Mo gang, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, and if you are not, welcome back, Mo gang. Before we get started with what today's video is going to be all about, make sure you do go down below, hit that subscribe button, also hit that notification bell, select all so that way you are notified each and every time I post a new video. So I am incredibly excited about today's video, y'all. So if you don't know, you should know. I love Beyonce. I love her. I have been down with Beyonce since what 97, 98 when Destiny's Child first came out. Like, I love me some Beyonce. So when I saw she had a hair care line coming out, I definitely was getting my hands on it. I have firsthand seen her hair multiple times, and to be fair, I think she's worn her hair a lot more times than people give her credit for. I just think people automatically think she's wearing wigs because, or weave because her hair is long. Like, she has some long, beautiful hair. We are doing a first impressions and review of the Céred line. Okay, so I only got a few items because, baby, these products ain't cheap. Okay, these products are not cheap, but I really wanted to get my hands on them. And I know these are not products I'm going to use every wash day. So they're probably going to last me a pretty good, a pretty long time. So I did get the clarifying shampoo and scalp scrub, which the packaging alone, y'all, looks like a work of art. Like, it looks like a little statue. I love it. And this does, ooh, hold up. Okay, it does pop off like so. And then it's a nozzle with a pretty wide tip area here. So that's good. I was waiting on this item because after I was trying not to watch no reviews until I got the opportunity to film and record mine, but I couldn't. Like, I genuinely tried, but so many people that I follow here on YouTube, they were dropping it like left and right. Will on a Whim, Céred Del Sol, Tresses of Alexis. Who else did I watch? Hazel Goddess dropped, I think, a video, but I did not watch hers. Did Happy Girl? It's several people that started dropping videos, and I was like, you know what? I can't avoid it. But I kept hearing so many good things about the hydrating shampoo. So I did a separate order for the hydrating shampoo. So I was waiting on this to come in, which her shipping time, fantastic. And just so you know, this is 8 ounces. This is 8 ounces. And then I also picked up the moisturizing deep conditioner, which looks like this. Oh, and I don't think I showed a close-up of the hydrating shampoo. So there's that. And then the only styler she has currently is the moisture sealing lotion. So I'm just going to use this today for my styler. Don't know how I feel about it. Ooh, okay, that's my first sniff of the products, and I will of course read more along the way. And then you do get this in your packaging, which is absolutely beautiful, and then just a little excerpt here on the back. So I really did want to get my hands on the oil, but to be fair, I don't need a single another oil. Like, I already don't use oils like that, so that's the main reason why I didn't go ahead and just get it. I really did want to because I heard it's a nice lightweight oil, but I don't need it. So today we are going to take you guys to the shower. You know how I feel about doing the shower portion, but 2 of these products are shampoos. Like, so it's everything is going to be mostly done in the shower. So the shampoo, and I'm gonna apply the deep conditioner in the shower as well. And then I believe, so yes, for best results, apparently with this, you would like to apply heat. So that is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to also look to detangle during my deep conditioning step. Unless I feel I can genuinely go through with one of the shampoos and detangle with the shampoo. So I'm probably going to finger detangle either way through each section. And then, yeah, we will go from there. So let me go ahead, get you guys set up, get in this shower. This is technically a old twist and curl style, which that video will be out before this video. So if you would like to check that out, that is the video that I posted prior to this. So that way you can find out what I use for these products. This style is day 5 hair. So I'm trying to get back on my every 5-day routine of washing my hair, and it's time. It's time. It's time. It's most of my curl definition is gone. It's kind of just frizzy at this point in a lot of spots, but I do still have some definition left. But we're gonna go ahead and hop in the shower so I can get to talking, and I'm gonna do voiceover, of course, regarding the 2 shampoos as well as the deep conditioner. You'll see me apply the deep conditioner, then I will be back after I rinse the deep conditioner out to let you know my final thoughts. And then I will just wait probably until the end to do my rating of everything, as well as let you know the price points for everything. So I will be back.
Okay, so first up, I am just going through wetting each of my sections. Was also checking to make sure my camera was still rolling. But in any event, I'm going through and wetting each section, drenching that as much as I can. And I am going in first with the clarifying scalp scrub shampoo. I'm sorry, I don't have it in front of me right now to correctly name it. I will bring it up again. I've said it at the beginning. But I did go through, and when I say the lather on this is rich, it's a nice, creamy, thick, clarifying shampoo. It is really nice. But as you can see, as you kind of watch a little bit, it's not bad. I'm able to pretty much finger detangle fairly good. My ends were starting to kind of tangle up on itself because shit here was starting to happen from my style and things of that nature. But this felt really good. Now, I will say you can feel the exfoliating beads that do basically kind of, I guess, melt down, if you will, once it's on your actual scalp and comes in contact with the water. It doesn't stay textured, but you can feel it in there. I forgot what they call it exactly, but it's a certain type of technology where it is more of a chemical exfoliant. So similar to Dermalogica microfoliant is what I kind of think of it like. But at least with the microfoliant, you do still feel the scrubs. This kind of just, once you put it on your scalp, you feel it initially, but by the time you've, rubbed it on your scalp, it does go away, which I don't personally mind. And for me, this did give a tingling sensation, if you will. A lot of people I was hearing that would mention that minty smell in it, because it definitely does smell like pepperminty and like rosemary mint like. It is that way, right? But I personally felt the tingling because I really worked it through each section very, very well and all those things. So now I am just going in and rinsing my hair. And as I'm rinsing it, now this baby is clarifying, okay? It feels very luscious in the hair for sure. I found I did have to kind of rinse a little bit longer. And I think that's just because it is a very thick, rich formulation of it. So I just had to make sure it was rinsed out well, but it had my curls popping like crazy. My curls felt so good. If I can zoom in without messing up the quality too bad, you'll see that in just a moment. But y'all, fantastic. I really like this clarifying, and it is nice and clarifying. You do have to be mindful of how much you're moving your hair, but it's not the most stripping either. It still leaves a level of hydration in the hair, similar to the deep cleansing shampoo from Design Essentials that I love. It's not quite as good feeling afterwards as that is. Like that one's, you can tell it's deep cleaning. But this one feels a little bit more stripping, but in a clarified, that is what you want. And you do, again, you need to be clarifying your hair at least monthly, if not every other month. Come on, y'all. We want optimum healthy hair, optimum hair, scalp care. Okay. Want our hair at our best. We need to clarify every now and again. And it doesn't matter if you don't like how it feels. You're always supposed to be following up with a moisturizing shampoo. So find your most moisturizing shampoo, follow up immediately after to start getting that moisture back in there, and do a nice deep conditioner. Boom. There you go. Problem solved. Okay. But I'm just going through and continuing to rinse this out, as you guys see. And then I am going to move into the hydrating shampoo. Okay, so now we are going in with the hydrating shampoo. So I love the scent. I think she calls it oud wood or something like that, but it's oud something. And I did start out with some, and already, as y'all can see in my face, this is the most luxurious feeling shampoo I have ever used in my life. Like my expression is no exaggeration. It feels, the texture of this shampoo is amazing. It's very, it almost is like a thick, luxurious, rich, creamy texture. Like, I know that was very detailed in explanation, but that is how it feels. It feels like pure, luxurious products. It felt so freaking good in my hair. And I'm able to very easily go through and refinger, detangle. My hair was clumping beautifully. Beautifully. So good. And as you can see, baby, you do not, and I repeat, especially if this is for your second shampoo, you do not need a lot. And that's what I was showing you right there. Like, I use a dab because this spreads very easily. It has great lather. For those who feel like lather is an indication of how good the shampoo is working, which it's not. But baby, you gonna have suds all over the place. Is nothing wrong with this lathering up. It just felt so good. And like I said, I ended up going back and reordering this because of what I kept hearing about this, because I didn't order this one, right? And it did not disappoint. Now, I will say, once I rinse this out, which you'll see in just a little bit, once I rinse this out, it definitely felt like I used a hydrating shampoo, not a moisturizing one. Like I've stated before when I said that regarding the hydrating shampoo from Nature's Little Secret, it feels like it's within your strands versus sitting on top of the strands, where that, to me, that's where you feel moisture. It does not feel like that, but your hair will feel very good. So I'm actually really excited to use this for just a standard wash day. Because generally speaking, I clarify monthly, and then I go in with a moisturizing shampoo week to week, and then a hydrating shampoo here and there if I'm just wanting something a little different from a moisturizing shampoo. Because it's not stripping, it's just putting it within my strands in a sense. So this is fantastic. I can't wait to continue to use this for sure. So I'm gonna let y'all watch me apply it just a little more, wash it through a little bit, and then I will be back when I am applying the deep conditioner. All right, so now we are moving into the deep conditioner, which is the moisturizing deep conditioner, which, as y'all can see, I was very excited about. It does have the little what do you call it? As you can see, I'm struggling to get it off, the little plastic seal part, and of course I'm scraping that off because, baby, these products cost too much to not utilize it utilize it to its fullest potential. Okay, get all that product. So I'm using about this much on the first section, and it is a very thick consistency. It's a thick consistency, but it's a consistency I've never felt in a deep conditioner. Let me say it that way. It is absolutely a texture. It's almost like it looks creamy, but it's a very, very thick, creamy texture. But it almost feels, I think Céred pronounced it this way as far, or like described it like this, is it almost feels like a balm a little bit. So like it has that kind of feeling in it. And when she said that, I was like, oh God, I don't know about that. But that is what it feels like. So it's like almost like a thick, creamy consistency, but then it feels kind of like a balm. So like if you're familiar with how like a lip balm would feel, like the creamier type of lip balms, where it still has that, you can tell it's not like a lotion or something like that. I don't know. It's hard to describe it, but honestly, as little as I kind of was showing y'all I used, I did not need a lot. Once I kind of was working it through that first section, and I'm working now on the second, it felt decent. So that's why you saw my face looking like that. It felt decent, didn't feel bad, but it also did not feel like any other deep conditioner I had used, let alone a moisturizing deep conditioner, right? And from what I saw, this does have proteins in it. However, it's not the protein mask between the two. The other one that I think is more probably protein dense, maybe. All the products have protein in it, by the way. And I think I mentioned that later on. But the restorative one is more protein geared. So as you can see, that time I took a lot less because I realized by the time I worked it through the section, I felt like, okay, yeah, I'm going to have more. But once I split it down, worked it in, like you see, I wasn't needing remotely as much as I was using. And even on that second section, I didn't use as much, quote unquote, as the first. But I definitely on this one used about the same amount on this section as I did the last section. And like I said, it's decent. It feels pretty nice at the moment of me applying it. It's working through my hair decently, but I definitely immediately felt like it was only sitting on my hair. I felt nor saw any type of immediate, almost like moisturizing, as far as like penetrative moisture, which usually that's what I always feel in any of my moisturizing conditioners, even if it still kind of sits on top a little bit. So I was a little worried. So what I ended up doing, because they do say to use with heat for at least 30 minutes. So I did get this all applied and put on one of those horrible shower caps that y'all should have heard about in the last video. Um, and I just did like chunky twists for those sections and then put that on. And I used my hot head cap. I went and warmed that up. And y'all will see how I felt about it in just a second after I rinsed it out.
All right, y'all. So it's been like an hour. I ain't gonna hold y'all. It's been like an hour, probably more like an hour and a half, really. Um, no, it's been longer than that. But I've had the um conditioner sitting in for probably about hour and a half to 2 hours. Not gonna hold you. Just because I had to stop and cook and everything like that. Um, the hair. My hair does not feel like I use a moisturizing deep conditioner at all. It honestly feels like I use a heavy protein based deep conditioner. I'm gonna go ahead and just put this back up for now. But yeah, y'all, it doesn't, yeah, doesn't feel very moisturizing at all. Um, Most of the time, if I let my hair sit like this, I usually feel a difference. Um, but yeah, no, it's not moisturizing at all. Now I'm gonna go ahead now and give my rating on the wash day products before I get into the what is this moisture sealing lotion. I don't know what moisture is going to be sealing because my hair doesn't feel moisturized. It feels strengthened, but it does not feel moisturized whatsoever. So a little nervous. I'm not gonna hold you. A little nervous. But as far as the clarifying shampoo and scalp scrub, so my experience with this, it does have little exfoliating beads that you can feel when it's squeezed out. So for me personally, I just don't even with nozzles unless it's a more water consistency as far as like a clarifying shampoo like the Miche, for example. I don't really utilize the nozzle. And even then, I go between the nozzle on my scalp and then I do some in my hand and whatnot. But for this is thick, but it feels so good. The granules that you feel when you first squeeze it out, it does disappear by the time it gets to the scalp. And I forgot what technology they said that is. I don't think the purpose is supposed to be to have the granules stay for you to actually feel the scrubbing action. I think there's supposed to be like more of a chemical type of exfoliant, if I'm not mistaken. So that was different. It does have a nice tea tree peppermint smell, which I think both are in here. Tea tree and rosemary and peppermint oil. So it does have that tea tree peppermint smell. It smells really good. I actually like it. I know some people have been saying because of the smell they were expecting a tingle. I got a tingle as it set, and I went section to section. So, majority of the people that did get this and use this, they said they didn't feel a tingle. I personally felt the tingle. I like that in my scalp scrubs or like my anything geared towards scalp and clarifying? No, not necessarily, but I don't dislike it. But that's not something I don't gravitate towards minty things that make my scalp feel like it's breathing. I actually don't really like that feeling when it comes to my shampoos because a lot of times that just makes me cold in the shower. So 4 out of 5 for this one. And then as far as the hydrating shampoo, now the hydrating shampoo was hydrating. The the texture of this was like rich and silky, a rich silky consistency. You don't need a lot whatsoever. Like a literal, I don't know if they have but like honestly, probably a nickel size amount of this is all you need per section. Especially if you're following up after the clarifier. It felt amazing in my hair. Amazing. But I'm glad I didn't just have that one. I'm glad I had this to follow it with my second shampoo. So I did the first cleanse, of course, with the clarifier. I used this for my second wash. Great. 5 out of 5 for me on the hydrating shampoo. 5 out of 5. And I feel like I said, I feel like it's still going to be a very nice weekly shampoo as well. And like I said, this is hydrating, so it feels more within the hair strands as versus the feel on the outside. But it still felt good once I rinsed my hair, but just not that moisturized feeling. So I then followed up with the moisturizing deep conditioning. Let me tell y'all about this conditioner. Now, for me personally, like I say in almost every video, I personally like to apply all my conditioners, whether they're rinse out or deep conditioners, to soaking wet hair. For starters, I did not use a lot, which I'm happy about that. I used it was filled to the top, and I feel I went, you know, just maybe right below the brim here, on the inside. Sorry, it's what you call a piece of hair there. But I didn't use much at all. This is 10 ounces. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. So you get a decent amount. The texture is different. I wasn't expecting it. It's kind of a thick, creamy consistency. And I think NJ Everhart, when I watched her video earlier for this review as well, she said it's more like a gel cream styler. And that, honestly, strangely enough, that is the consistency of this. I don't know how I feel about that. But it felt very nice applying to my hair. And even the amounts that I used, y'all saw earlier, honestly, even those amounts kind of was too much. By the time it mixed with the water and everything that was in my hair, it actually was too much per section. And that was me working it through very well to make sure it was all within each section. So it felt decent going on. It felt pretty nice. I felt like it was clumping my curls and things like that. So it felt good going on. Like I stated, I ended up keeping this on. I think this is no longer than 30 minutes. Heat for best results, which I use my hot head cap. But even still, I don't feel like keeping it on an hour and hour and a half. Still, I still don't feel like there would have been a difference in how my hair feels. My hair feels strengthened. It feels like I use a protein deep conditioner. A protein deep conditioner, not a protein moisturizing conditioner. And even now, as I take my hair down, like, it does not feel soft. So how is this a moisturizing deep conditioner? I don't like this. Um, I will definitely, obviously, I'm gonna use everything up because I have it, but I don't like this for what it should be, which is a moisturizing deep conditioner. But this honestly gets, I hate to say it, because y'all know I love Beyonce. I really do. But this, to be a moisturizing deep conditioner, this is gonna get, oh, let me feel my hair again. Now, I will say my curl definition is crazy, but also I didn't get to thoroughly detangle my hair either. So for this, I'm gonna have to give it a 2 out of 5. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. So now let me grab my water bottle. Now we're gonna go ahead and move into this moisture sealing lotion, which I don't know how this is gonna go for real, for real. And the reason I'm a little nervous is because I my hair is not moisturized as it is. So yeah, I don't know what moisture is gonna be sealing in. So I'm just gonna kind of, man, I think I'm just actually gonna just roughly part again how I had it earlier. And then I am actually styling my hair this video. I'm going to go ahead, spray down my first little section here. And okay. And I'm going to go ahead and go in with the moisture sealing lotion. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I'm going to try to make it raw. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to use this, but I'm also going to use up this Trey Lux curl defining mousse as well, because I just don't feel like I'm gonna get whole from this. Oh, but it does have like a tackiness to it. And it has that same, like, I think it's oud something, oud wood something or another. Um, this don't, hold on, let me go. They say a little bit goes a long way. I mean, I'm just gonna put however much I feel I need to, but I don't really feel it doing nothing. I don't really feel it doing anything. All right, so that's applied to the first section. I don't know what to think right now. Um, I'm going in with this much. I'm just gonna put this on the whole entire section, and then, like I said, I'm gonna get ready to. Oh, I meant to spray this down with water. I'm not trying to play myself not doing that because, like I stated, there's no moisture in my hair. I don't really feel like there's much moisture. My hair feels strengthened for sure. It feels a little better on this front section here. But it's nothing spectacular, y'all. Oh man. Oh, the disappointment right now that I'm feeling just at the moment. But who knows? That could turn around. I don't know, but it's not feeling that promising right now. I'll be back, y'all. All right, you guys. It is much later. It's about 2 hours later. I did not anticipate my hair taking this long to twist up, and I just did like rods on the ends because I did want defined curls on the ends. So I am literally just going to either puff or actual like ponytail this. One of the two. I haven't decided yet. It depends on how it looks once it's all said and done. But I did utilize this as well, because honestly that moisture sealing lotion doesn't feel like anything. um so I'm gonna go ahead and this is my shed hair, about my norm. um I feel like it's probably a little bit more, because I probably should have kind of pretty tangled just a little bit before I got in the shower, but is what it is what it is. But I'm gonna go ahead and get my rating on this because yeah, 2 out of 5. I don't like this. It doesn't feel like it did anything. I don't feel any type of like moisturely that added to the hair, anything like that. I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and rate this now because I'm probably not going to be back on camera. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and wrap up this video because I'm sad. I'm a little sad. I'm sad because like this review didn't turn out the way I thought. This review did not turn out the way I thought it was gonna turn out. Just a quick recap on this. 4 out of 5 because I do really like this clarifying shampoo. It was actually really good. The hydrating shampoo, I don't know if I rated this or not. I'm gonna have to say 4 out of 5. I will use it up but I will not be repurchasing any of these items. I will not be repurchasing any of these items, and I probably won't purchase any other items. I'm just not really impressed like that. I do like the smells of everything though. The mask 2 out of 5. I could really do 1.5 out of 5. 1.5 out of 5. Yeah, because I was very disappointed in that, and then 2 out of 5 for this. I just really feel like none of this stuff did much of anything except for the shampoos, which is crazy because it's shampoos, right? But in any event, I still enjoyed this. I still enjoyed this wash day. I will come up just a little bit. So this is the front side here. And then I'm gonna have the little tendrils here in the front. This is the other side, as you can see here. And then the back, I just did something crazy. No rhyme or reason to the back. I just needed to be able to have something to have all my hair up. So yeah, that's that on that. That is my final thoughts on the Céred products that I purchased. Again, I'm so sad. I'm so sad, but I did really like the shampoos. I'll utilize this stuff. Like I'll probably use it up because I mean I've spent money on it now. So, and as far as money goes, these are not affordable hair care products. These are going to be along the lines of the price wise, like Briogeo. If you're not familiar with Briogeo, it is sold at Sephora, Ulta, Google it so you can see the price points because none of these products were under $30 each. So they are in the I would say right below luxury, but not quite affordable. It's definitely not affordable. So I don't feel personally of what I purchase, any of these are worth the price. Not for me. I would never repurchase again, just from the standpoint price wise, because none of these that I personally got, I feel perform well enough that I feel comfortable repurchasing them. Not at all. But can't win them all. At the end of the day, if you have coins and you would like to splurge on a, more borderline luxury hair care line, give it a try. You may like it for your hair. I think it's too much because I think literally there's protein in everything. I think they have like some kind of patent pending keratin, like plant-based keratin or something like that. That's specific to their products. And I honestly think it's keratin and or protein in every single product. And for my hair personally, I don't need no additional proteins. I barely need protein. My hair just is healthy in that way. So that could also be the issue with these for me as well. I do know Céred del Sol like the other one that's technically the protein conditioner. She liked that one better than this one. So if I decide I want to splurge and try out the other one, I might, but it's not a guarantee. But yeah, that's my final thoughts. If y'all have any questions, comments, any of those things, make sure you leave it down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. I'm tired. I want to sit in this dryer. Peace out, Mo Gang.